Welcome back, guys. I'm Bharat. We'll continue with the next video in synthetic data generation using Ember data generator. We are generating data on local machine by adding generation rules. We'll consider today's use case as social media, where there are a number of users who are using social media per day. So we'll be calculating social media use in number of minutes. Now we have to assume that we have a rough idea about the social media. Based on that, we'll be identifying some certain columns and we'll put some conditions for those columns. So I have listed everything over here. I'll put everything into the description. Please check all these rules from the description box. Now we'll switch on to the Ember data generator UI. Okay. So let's select the data generation location as local machine, source type as file type, data type as CSV. Number of records, let's say 10,000. Locale we have to select as local in. Then schema, we have to give the name to the schema as social media. We'll give the same name to title and table name. Now let's just switch on to ad hoc view. This ad hoc view let us to add the rules to the columns. So we have to use the column names. What are the columns name we have defined over there? We'll use the same column names to generate the data. So user ID, will use the user ID as the first column. Once we have used the column name, we have to select the column type. So we'll use numeric as a column type. And in the rules we have to add various rules just like generation. We'll use generation as random. Then we need to add another rule over here, just like range of the data, range of the ID we have to generate. So we'll give the range over here. Let's suppose we want to generate the data in between 3 to 7 digits. So similarly we have to add all the rules over here. As the social media use case is quite a big use case, we have to provide so many rules over here. I have already added all those rules in another window. Let me show you all those rules. Let us see this. User ID, we have provided these many rules over here. For the gender, we have provided these rules. Similarly for profile, age, social media platform, and the last one is average daily time minutes. Now based on the data generation requirement, we have provided certain conditions as well as we have used dependencies with various columns. So please go through the document. We have listed whatever the rules we have listed in the document. Please go through that so that you will understand why we have put the conditions. Now let us just submit this and check how it generates the data. We have to wait for some seconds and the data will be generated. Although the rules addition is very simple, okay, here it's generated the data and we can see that we have got what we were looking for. So we got the user ID, we got the gender, we got the profile, we got the age, social media platform, and every daily time minutes. So we have profile, students, worker, professional, non-professional. Similarly we have social media platform like WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, etc, etc. It is separated by space, so we have to consider this, and it is giving the average day time in minutes which was required over here. Thanks for watching this.